don't agree. Let me
Yeah,
say
because
this.
we know y'all is.
Yeah, she better get that hold
We
up.
know.
I can't be giving you head and your stomach is hitting my head.
Oh my.
And if I don't view you as a wife, I never will. You'll just be a lifelong girlfriend.
So I had to stop being offended by that and just take accountability and say, bitch, you didn't got big.
And so a lot of women think that their dating pool, right, is when they go to Miami or when they down by River Oaks. That's not your dating pool if you live in Fifth Ward. This is why it is imperative for you not to have a big ass back. Stomach out, not gut. That's two different things.
Okay, tell me the difference.
You know,
I still got...
don't you.
No, I'm for real.
Don't make me do
Listen.
Long elbow titties have never stopped anything.
Okay,
if a joker,
the saggy titties, okay.
Love a good saggy titty. You don't know shit about men. The tour.
Definitely get your tickets because you done dropped some gems today, for real.
No. What's up, sippers, and welcome back to another cup of conversation.
Well, we have conversations worth having.
I'm your girl T.
And I'm your girl Coco.
And today we have a very, very special guest in the building. Y'all might have seen him across your Instagram feed on a viral post. Y'all give it up for Truth.
Yeah.
And don't forget the hurts, because I'm going to hurt some feelings too. Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Why not leave though? Why does it have to be cheating? I think that's what the part that was like, no, they don't make sense. Because yes, I agree wholeheartedly. Because actually, I do. Let me tell you why I agree wholeheartedly. Because if you are a man that's, like you said, protecting, providing, doing all of the things that a man is supposed to do in a marriage, then a part of what a woman is supposed, and a man, what it's supposed to do, you're supposed to give me sex. If you can't be talking about you don't want to have sex either, right? So I feel like as a part of a marriage, a woman, that's part of marriage.
So you agree that sex is obligatory? It's mandatory.
Yes, it's mandatory.
Okay.
I believe that. However, I don't think that if you don't get it, you have to cheat. I think that if you don't get it, like you just told me, if you go figure out whether your relationship, you can handle him being emotionally unavailable, your whole relationship, you either gonna stay or you gonna leave. If you gonna see that your wife ain't trying to give you no cat, you need to pack your bag.
Friend, you married, correct?
Yes.
Just like I'm married.
Right.
I think that people, when they hear this, they're thinking that I'm saying that I come home from a long days of work.
Right.
And I say, babe, can I get some action? And you say no one time. And I'm like, shit, I'm going to get some pussy.
No.
This is not what I'm talking about. And my word, I'm very specific. I'm very specific in my wording for a reason.
Right.
I said consistently.
Yeah.
Being told no. And consistently for some men could be 5 times. Consistently for some men could be 2 months, 5 months, 10 years, right?
Yeah.
How many no's am I supposed to take until I fall victim to a yes? Right? So then we go a little deeper. You said, why not leave? Why not leave? The same reason why in your situation, you said outside of the fact that he's emotionally unavailable, he's a good man. And I love my man, just like I love my wife. And outside of the fact that she won't give me coochie, she's still my best friend. She's still a great mother. I couldn't imagine providing for anybody else. So even the cheating act is a selfish act. People get the false belief that cheating is about, well, what could I have done different? It wasn't even about you. It was about me.
The fact just said that all out. It don't never be
cheating is a selfish act. Right. And that's all that it is. And unfortunately, and a lot of people are they're going to crucify me for this one, cheating for men and cheating for women is not the same thing. A man will stick his dick in a glazed donut if it stares at him long enough. There's no emotional attachment. The reason why men cannot stomach it, right? Because for the most part, when a woman cheats, she's emotionally attached. She's went there in her mind. She didn't just see dangling. She's seen a future. She's seen a possible replacement. This is why men are like, damn, did you give him head? Did you rub his feet? Did you give him the king treatment as well? Because they know you. If they know what they had to go through in order to get you to that intimate point, then they automatically assume that another man had to do it. And never. But anyway, yes. I'm going to disagree with both of y'all on this one. I'm going to have to disagree.
Okay, go ahead, see.
Just because of the fact that there's ups and downs in relationships and marriages. You're going to go through seasons where, ain't you supposed to be a helpmate? You're going to go through seasons where you got to do stuff for your man because maybe he ain't the provider this season or he ain't the...
I'm just looking at that empty finger. Did you take the ring off before we got it?
I don't know. I ain't married. Oh, I ain't married.
Sounds like it.
I ain't married.
It sounds like
it. It's going to be...
It's funny that you said that because I'm thinking that in my head.
Correct me if I'm wrong. In seasons, ain't it going to be times where you ain't... everything that
I'm
check
giving
off
his
the
dick
box
up.
for
I'm giving his dick
No,
up.
because
I'm giving his dick up.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
agree. Let me
Yeah,
say
because
I'm giving his dick up.
we know y'all is.
Yeah, and
we
she
know
better get
y'all
that,
is.
she better get that hole
We
up.
know y'all
She better
is.
get that hole up.
It ain't
But believe
never
this. Can
been
I
a
say this
hard
before we
thing.
go? No, that's not true. There's been plenty of times that I did not want to have. What do you think that you're with somebody for 30 years and you feel like having sex every night? There's been months where I'm working so much, sex is the last thing on my mind. But if my wife, because it's an obligation, I signed up, right, for the ultimate sacrifice. You think I want to watch Sex in the City? You think I want to watch Real Housewives?
Yeah.
That's the equivalent. It's called taking one for the team. This is my person. And for everyone that won't, there's someone that will. No, it's been days I'm like, I'll literally be on my way out the door like, oh, let me go take some dick upstairs just in case. I don't want nobody to get in
Why you gone? Because you about to be gone
You better know it.
But listen, I agree because listen, it's different types of sex in marriage. You have the obligation. You have this is dutiful sex. This is my duty as a wife. You know how people say, you didn't said it. You didn't said it before.
Sex, I like that. I like that some real, but this is because you're a married woman though. So it's, and I'm not no shade.
No.
But she understands. Yo, marriage is work.
I'm not.
A marriage is work. You about to deprive me of something. Especially my for a real provider and protector.
Or my question, that's what I was finna say. So if it's a season where, because we always say we're a helpmate. If it's a season where he ain't providing, protecting, well, I'm not gonna say, am I still obligated to give up some ass? Because of course,
absolutely.
Yeah. Because you know why? I know what you about to say. I'm gonna let you finish, but this is what it is. At the end, and I know you're a believer, so I'm gonna say it to you. When you get to them pearly gates, and you was a wife, and he told you all the things that you're supposed to be as a wife, and he didn't tell him all the things he's supposed to be as a man, and you stayed, and he wasn't doing all the things he's supposed to do as a woman. as a man, he not gonna say, well, did you give sex? You gonna say yes or no. It ain't gonna be, well, he didn't do. He not asking you about what he did.
Yeah.
He asking you about what did you do.
That
you know what I'm saying? Because you
sense.
also had the option to leave. You get what I'm saying? So for me, I understand that wholeheartedly. I guess, are you saying when you leave because you're not getting no sex, you like, hey, I'm about to go cheat? At least give her that option.
No, I'm teaching women how, this is the thing, right? I'm teaching women how to keep a thriving relationship. A lot of women only get advice from women, and a lot of women only take advice from women who don't even
have
date.
a man.
Not even that, right? Let's go a little bit deeper. A lot of women take advice from women that have ain't shit ass men.
Yeah.
So if you and your girlfriend don't sleep with the same caliber of men, why are we taking advice from her? She's never had a man protect her. She's never had a man provide for her. Her man lives with her. They've built nothing. They have nothing. So of course she's going to, I wouldn't give him no pussy. I bet your pussy is shriveled and dried up. He's done nothing for you.
Yeah.
But when you, go ahead.
Listen,
no,
I
you
like
said
that.
you said a word
right
taking advice.
If you choose it, like we talking about, it's a choice to stay. So if I noticed all these things about him and I still stayed, that's my choice. But I still have to do my obligation in this part. If I'm talking about a marriage, if you're in a marriage with somebody that you say don't communicate well, that you say don't do all these things, that they're not getting me aroused intimately by the emotional connection that we have, I chose to be there.
Yeah. So when does dutiful sex run out? So, and I'm asking this on the behalf, because as a woman, I'm asking this from a woman.
Right.
If I know that emotionally, I'm an emotional being. All of us are, humans are. But as women, we are the weaker vessel, right? And we need certain affirmations. We need people to validate our husbands anyways. I know I like for my husband to tell me, oh, you're beautiful. Oh, I need to know that you still turned on by me. And I used to be like, I'm going to love you whether you big or this. No, he want a bad bitch. He don't want, you get what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, I don't want your stomach hanging over your pants either. You got to understand if I'm being real about it. So if all of those things are in play, and then you still are emotionally unavailable, you're not able to plan dates and what do emotional attached men do? You're not able to be intimate outside of the sexual part.
Like
when does my being a duty of a wife run out? Like, I'm not pleased emotionally.
Staying down and staying stuck is not the same thing.
Okay.
Let's be crystal clear. Staying down and staying stuck is not the same thing. If we ever find ourselves in a season, right, a season of dutiful sex, then we have a very deep discussion that we need to have.
Okay.
Yeah.
dutiful sex here and there, it's going to happen.
Right.
If we're in a season of I'm just taking one for the team, obviously sex is not the issue. There's a deep-rooted issue that we need to sit down here and talk about. And so for anybody that's in a marriage, and I'm glad that you said that about keeping your body up, because that's mandatory in a relationship as well. Mm-hmm. And I tell a lot of you big backins, and they don't get mad at me, right?
Don't call them that, Truth. Don't do that. Okay.
Big backins is insane.
Give them another name.
Let me explain something to y'all, because y'all brought a man up here for a male's perspective, right? Okay. So I guess I can tell you what's attractive about a woman, because that's what I'm attracted to, right?
Yeah.
The greatest quality that all y'all have, this is why it is imperative for you not to have a big ass back, is the proudest moment for a man is after we do I do. And y'all know how y'all do that little cute ass walk to the bathroom and you get the little come running down your leg.
Yeah.
He's looking at you, and when that shit is sitting right, he daps his feet. He like, I did that. Yeah, it's a good feeling. Could you imagine when you go do that little walk and y'all got the same back? Like if I look over and your back wide, I'm like, God damn, I didn't have sex with a nigga in here today. So I'm telling, this is real shit. But y'all don't want to hear that, and I'm sassy for saying this, but this is some real shit.
I ain't never been
I agree.
The women who think just because a man got a
like where your phone? I can't see even never mind. But anyway,
I have been. You say you ain't never been, but I have. I ain't gonna lie. And I respect my husband because he has never been like, baby, you still love me if he be like, nah, baby, you gonna have to. And I used to be offended by that because I'm like, you supposed to love me unconditionally. And he was like, if he had to break it down to me, he was like, think about this. If we are attracted by if men are attracted by the things that they see, why would you think that it would just all of a sudden stop because
we got married?
Yeah. Like, you get what I'm saying? Especially if when I met you wasn't that. I obviously came for a certain look. You get what I'm saying? So I had to stop being offended by that and just take accountability and say, bitch, you didn't got big.
Yeah.
And
it ain't the baby.
And we realistic, right? I think that a lot of y'all think that like we expect for you to remain a size 0 for the rest of your life. No. First of all, when people love you, they love things about you that you don't even like about yourself. Mm-hmm. So it might be the one big areola. It might be the I'm keeping it all the way 100. It might be the birthmark on the top of your ass. Yeah. Like you don't even think that these are the things that we're in love with.
Y'all care about stretch marks?
Nigga, pardon me, grown men love them. I mean, grown straight men do. Grown straight men do. I stand on that. Grown straight men just love women.
Right.
Like grown straight men love everything about a woman. Like, and if you ever pull your breast out or stomach out, stomach out, not gut. That's two different things.
Okay, tell me the difference.
You know the motherfucker. Don't you. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
I be having to tuck mine sometime in my pants
sometimes.
Stomach
and a gut is two different things. Now, you think there's a difference. Now, stomachs and guts. The stomach is...
How many centimeters? How many centimeters? Because I'm...
You know what? I'm not
chill. I'm about to pass out. How many...
All I'm saying is, I forgot what I was getting, but stretch marks have never been a deterrent for any man. If you ever get naked and a man say, "Ooh, that's a stretch mark," he probably likes dangling. Respectfully, like I don't think that any.
I ain't never had nobody say nothing about it.
But that's what I'm saying. So think about how odd that is.
Right.
Hoopers have never stopped anything. Stretch marks have never stopped anything. Long elbow titties have never stopped anything.
Okay. If a joker, the saggy titties, okay.
Love a good saggy titty. Yeah, I love an authentic titty.
Okay. Not you running off a checklist.
Absolutely.
Not you running off a checklist.
Because I do aim to please my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure which surgery
saggy
is the
titties
top
is soft, especially during fellatio. They get to like hitting your thigh. Like that's soft ass titties. Soft. Them hard titties out. I can't stand a hard breast.
Okay.
I think women have normalized.
You can tuck a little stomach, just not
for sure. But it can't be. I can't be giving you head and your stomach is hitting my head.
Oh
like
my
we gotta
God.
we gotta now you can have a little gut, but it just can't be outrageous.
Flat when I lay down.
There you go. And that's the difference between a stomach and a gut.
All right.
If you lay down and your joints, you out of pocket.
Okay.
And you damn sure shouldn't have a belly ring on it.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, I'm with you when you're right. Okay. Listen. So
that deep end belly button.
Yes. No, for real. So
that's how they be though.
It's they work. I'm just here.
So no, really, all of that. We said all of that. So I talked about this with one of my friends. She's a plus size girly, and she was saying how
what's plus size mean?
I'm about to break it down to you.
Okay.
So plus size can mean a number of things. Okay.
Really? Could it really?
Let me cook. You say you be cooking. Let me cook. Okay. So I told her this. My friend is a plus size girly, but she is not out of shape. If that makes sense. And I say that because. You know, I heard a man say this. You correct me if I'm wrong, but he said men do not hate fat women. What men hate is bad built women.
I concur.
Because he said, I love me a plus size thick woman, but if she's proportioned right, and like you say, if her stomach, we ain't talking about no, you can't be fine with a stomach hanging over because it's gonna either be bigger than your ass.
Gonna be proportioned.
It ain't gonna be proportioned no more. So you can still be a big. I done seen big women that are fine.
Voluptuous is the word.
Voluptuous women that are fine.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I think that me and y'all need to make it clear that y'all not mad at us for being voluptuous. Y'all don't want us to be bad built.
Exactly.
Some people can't help that.
Well, some people can't help it.
Some people can't. You was just telling me that.
Yeah.
Because I always hear people say, well, do men like BBL bodies over natural bodies? No. Men like BBL bodies over fucked up built bodies.
Okay.
That's what they like. That's the truth.
But I don't care if you put a BBL on the top of a fucked up body. That body's still gonna be fucked up.
No, but what I'm saying is,
them shoulders, you can't BBL them
women
shoulders.
act as if men don't love natural bodies, and we do.
Oh yeah.
What it is chicks want to come in front of you with chicken legs and a cow top and be like,
bad built.
What you mean you like a be like?
Yeah,
no,
I ain't never thought that men didn't like natural bodies.
We love natural
I actually
bodies.
think that y'all love
and
natural
appreciate them.
Yes, because you can
And
still
that's
put
why,
that.
can we kill the rhetoric that we going to get our body done for the men?
Y'all doing it for the women, for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we've been through that.
Okay.
Just like y'all get y'all them big ass buffalo ass hair lashes, you know what I'm talking about? Like the ones
Yeah,
with,
we know
Okay.
y'all don't like that.
That shit is trifling.
We know y'all
The
don't like
wing,
that.
the
That shit,
bird
I hate
wing.
that. That shit is trifling.
Yeah, we
They're
good
like-
today though, right?
No, y'all, let me see.
We straight?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right, we working.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay.
They ain't that too crazy.
No, that's a good job.
Nothing too,
I can see your eyes. So long as I can see your eyes.
But no, I guess I gotta, if I do want to be married and I am in a relationship, if I do want to be
Get that
married,
pussy. Stop acting like that. God
man,
damn.
look, everything gotta be right. Like we gotta lead. We gotta have intimacy throughout the day. We gotta be able to tongue kiss in the kitchen. We gotta be able to, like, I don't like to just get in the room and it's an
You don't wanna get
isolated
fucked.
incident. Like
No, but that's your person. So I think, and you know what's crazy? I always tell people, like, when you've been in a relationship for a while, though, it is the small things, right? It is like the hand on the lower back during the
But
course
I
of the
also
day.
think that's how
Damn,
men
babe,
learn.
you smell good. Yeah, but once again, you got to get you a man that's willing to learn.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
a lot of men try to prepare the same, they try to make different meals with the same recipe.
Right.
So he may be only taught by the woman that he first was with. That's applicable to every woman that he's dealing with. So women have to learn how to also set the tone too.
Yeah. That was another thing. That was another
down,
thing.
A little bit.
Teach me.
Slow down,
Teach
you want
me.
too fast.
And you'll be surprised how many men really want to learn because we do not know.
Yeah.
And we talked about the emotional availability earlier, how we don't have it. So no one's taught us that you like it this way.
Yeah,
because the last chick squirted when I did it. So I just figured that this is how it's supposed to be done.
And she mentioned something a couple episodes ago about starting something you can't finish. I feel like the problem with a lot of women that's coming out of like being single for a long time, we start things that, we ain't planning on finishing. Like, especially if you ain't been touched in that while in a long time. Now you jumping in the bed and he just getting it out.
Yeah. You know you don't get on no chandelier. Yeah.
Yeah. He getting it all up out of you. Like now you're on all photos and you making it happen. You making it happen. Yeah, because you gotta have that one pinky that's sticking out because you on the good.
Oh, you be on it for real.
You on the good. Yeah. But I think that's the problem with, I can speak for me. That's like what I did. I started off going too hard. Now he like, whoa, baby, what that said? And I'm like, well, now I need you to actually like, let's sit on the couch and you DJ that bitch while we watching a movie and then let's move on to the next thing. Like,
I think a lot of women make that mistake too, right? And not saying that that's your issue, but I think that a lot of women, they come into situations and it's kind of like free.
Yeah.
It's just like really sexually fluid.
We just trying to get you in the door.
And
even
really
emotionally,
heavy,
like,
and then what'll happen is you'll get 4 or 5 months down the line and then you'll start to have different requirements for what it takes to get you there. And I always explain this to women. And this is why a lot of women can never get out of the situation stage, right? And this is why, because you're expecting me to show up to the same job, get the same pay, but do more work. Nobody's doing that. Like, that's like you go into your job after here and you've been doing the same thing for 16 years. And they say, hey, Coco, before you leave, we're going to need you to take out the trash and wipe 2 asses. You like, that was never a part of the job detail. Is it going to be some extra pay? Like, nah, but you going to need to do. You like, fuck, I'm going to quit the job.
Yeah.
And so that's why it is very important at some point, especially in the beginning stages, for you to set the tone because you play the way that you practice. Don't you ever forget that.
Do you think men are receptive to changing, not changing, but like once you started something, if you bought into that, do you think that you're receptive to, okay, now I like her on a different level, so maybe if she asks me to do X, Y, and Z, I'll start doing that? Or do you think that women are just too needy now, like it's too much that we asking for?
So this is what I'm going to tell you, and I hate to get in my life coaching bag. For everyone that won't, there's someone that will.
Yeah.
For every man that feels like it's too much, there's another man that feels like you should be asking for more. For every man that you deal with that feels like you're needy or asking for too much, there's a man that feels like that's all you want. I can't do more for you. Like there's more that could be done for you. But then we would have to get into the topic of how a lot of women are not financially attractive. And so that's a topic that a lot of women get upset. Oh man, they've been. I don't even know if we got enough time. A lot of women financially attractive. A lot of women are not financially attractive. What
y'all
does that
look
mean?
For us to be financially attractive.
I'm about to cook. And
please,
this is a different.
I might buy the ingredients for this one.
So a lot of women have like they trying to figure out, right? Like, why don't men spend money on me? And I tell them, because you're not financially attractive. And they're like, well, what does that mean? Is it an aesthetic? No, it's an energy. It's not even about your aesthetic. You ever like have a girlfriend that I have a dude they've been with for 10 years. He never did shit, never had a job, never had a haircut, smell like ass and everything else.
Okay.
We'll literally break up with her. He got the newest car, got his body right, tattoos, married her in 3 months. She turns him on financially. She turns him on ambitiously. And that's why a lot of these women just can't figure it out. Men don't spend money on me. You are not financially attractive. You do not know how to turn a man on financially.
Do you think that comes from our femininity? Because I think as women, I think we know the difference in these kind of women. Remember I told you, I said, it's like certain girls that you see that you know certain men won't approach or say certain shit to, like, and I always tell myself, I don't think I'm one of them girls that, like, men are cautious about approaching because he like, oh, I need to have a certain X, Y, Z. I got to do something. Like, do you think that plays into our feminine, like, how feminine we are, or what? So what does that look like?
Men are up for, men, right? Because we got to be very
specific about the category.
Men are up for the challenge.
Okay.
We are conquerors. We go into other people's territory, kill everybody, and say it's ours now.
Okay.
So you think that stops when it gets to you? Absolutely not. We are up for the challenge. And if you're dealing with a man that just feels like he has to be squirmish around you, then maybe he's not man enough to be in your presence. Well, we talked about the financially attractive thing.
That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
The first issue with a lot of these women, with these modern women, is they only know how to massage a dick and don't know how to massage a man's mind.
Talk about it.
Okay.
You rub my dick, you get me for the night. You rub my mind the right way, you'll get me for the rest of your life. That's what y'all have to understand. There are women. So I come from an era, my mom was one of the best to ever do it. So I come from an era where women knew how to finesse, and not in a bad way, but when you get around a woman that makes you feel like you can take over the world, you will stop at nothing to give to her.
I think we're losing
These women have lost the art of pouring into them. They've made everything transactional.
Yes.
That's why sex is horrible, because if I am transactional with the money, I'm transactional with the dick. There is no intimacy.
Right. I don't care what you get.
You don't make love to a prostitute, you fuck one.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to go back with that one.
Me either, because to be honest, I think that's where when we asking, like, when people asking about the dating pool and men saying, oh, women only want you for your money, it's because we have made it to where we've shown our hand too much.
Yes.
It's more, it's like we forgot to stop telling y'all, oh, you know,
you gotta give me $1,000.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's not how you get the money.
Exactly. And
I'm gonna give you the money anyway. If you, like you said, the art of getting to their mind. Like, if you're doing everything, if you carry yourself like a woman, if you present yourself in a certain way, a man is gonna feel obligated to do for you because of who you are. And I feel like that is what we lost it. We keep saying this, and we keep on saying, oh, men cheat, this and that. A lot of these women are very much worried about a bag that they don't even have for themselves.
And, you know, I think that kind of plays into what we said last episode, is we're learning our independence and all these different things that we can do without a man, that we think we need to go tell him off the rip, right up front.
I don't even, but to be honest, I don't think it's those women that are having their own finances, their own way of life, having the things that they have going on, are the ones that's asking for money. I think it's the ones that don't even have no apartment, don't have no bed in their apartment, the people that's just outside at the club, waiting for somebody to ask them for a section. Like, them the type of people that go and be like, oh, it's $1,000 and it's like, because who really asks? Think about it. We've been dating for years. When have you ever just was like, hey,
out your mouth asking the man, like, yeah. And we used to, and that's why I feel like you just said about prostitution. That's why tricking just changed from tricking the price. Like
it's not even.
You don't see
tricking
women
no
with
more.
sugar daddies no more. Like
They
that.
around. No,
I know they are, but
they're
like,
just not on the internet. And so that's why when we see women, right, and I'm gonna give y'all this jewel. Whenever you see a woman on the internet talking about what her requirements are for a man, these are women that don't have
ain't
men
getting
doing this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
The women that are put up, they're quiet about it.
Yeah.
They're quiet. They're not even going to reveal or even let you know that, the tricks are still out here. And these women are still, these women are being taken care of at a high level. But then also, whenever a woman has an issue with a man spending money on her, what type of men are you attracting? Let's get to that. Let's get to that. Because a lot of them, because these niggas don't spend money. He doesn't have it.
Having it, yeah.
What are you talking? Like, why? Of course he can. If he would,
he just look like he got it because he got a chain.
And don't even look like it, because that's the issue with a lot of women. Y'all don't know how to spot a boss. That's why all y'all fuckers workers.
How you spot a boss?
It's aura.
We got 10 minutes.
It's aura. It's energy. Look at the way that things move and people move when he walks into a room.
Okay.
Look at how he carries himself. It's just a different level of respect. You don't ever go for the chain and jewelry. That's the throw off.
Yeah.
When I put my jewelry on, and not for this, I gotta go do something after this, but that's for nigga crowds, and they about to crush me for that.
Right.
But when I'm in them rooms with my my extremely rich friends, I got a plain Rolex on, maybe an Apple Watch, because money is not a jewelry thing. It's
money
an
not
energy
loud.
thing. Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
But what these women will do, you'll get a nigga with a whole bunch of moussanite or whatever they call it in his mouth, gums all inflamed, and she like, oh, that's the boss. No, he's not. He's the worker. He's the flunky.
Right.
The boss don't gotta say nothing. He chilling. You just notice it's just a real cool and a calm
Where they find
about
bosses at, though?
They're everywhere, but they're not. This is what I'll tell you. Bosses are not at low vibrational places. They're not at the club. They may be at the cigar lounge.
Right.
They're not at Wendy's. They may be at the gym. They don't have a lot of time, so you got to really catch them in passing. It's not like a robbery.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I feel the same thing for women though. Like it's like you said though. Like the ones that get men to spend their money on them and get that, they have this aura about them, and I think we even see it as women too. Like if I can put a name to it, I would say like. I don't even think Lanaya. Well, yeah, Lanaya.
No,
like she gives that. She definitely gives. She give independent as fuck though. Like I think a man would probably have a few more steps. Like he'll approach her because, like you said, men like to go after what they feel like they are challenged with. But I think they'll. I don't know. They might be a little intimidated by Lanaya.
Is that a real thing though?
Being intimidated by women?
No. And this is what I'll tell you, right? And while we got a little bit of time, I just did this shit with Kendra, and she got triggered at the word of high value. Right, a lot of women don't like that. Right, and this is what I'm gonna tell you. Right, so a lot of women throw around the word high value, but a high value man and a high value woman is not the same thing. So then they say, well, what's the difference? So a woman's value is based in her aesthetic, the way that she looks, and there's going to be a lot of visually disadvantaged women that get upset when they hear this. But your value is visually disadvantaged.
Got to use that one now. Add that
because nobody's ugly anymore.
Yeah,
so we just have people that are disadvantaged visually. You'll get a lot of visually disadvantaged women that feel like, oh, well, if I'm ugly, fat, black, whatever, you should still treat me the same. Unfortunately, your value is based upon your beauty. We know that for the most part, prettier girls have an easier life. It just is what it is. If you are a bigger woman or a not so attractive woman, you better have your own money, and you better, because no prince is coming to save you. What makes a woman high value, for one, like we talked about, is her aesthetic. Secondly, is her exclusivity. You cannot be exclusive and be accessible. So if everybody has had access to your box, right? Because women will say, well, my pussy is so valuable. Well, if something has value, it can also decrease in value, right? So if any and everything has had you, there's no way that you could try to tell me that your price tag is 1 million when the clearance tag is showing.
Right.
Yeah.
Exclusivity. Support is another one. And then, of course, the aesthetic. A man has to do two things. He has to do the 2 P's in order for him to be a nice value man. He has to be able to protect and provide. Those are the 2 P's. He don't have to have a big penis. He doesn't have to be filthy rich. As long as he can protect and provide within y'all's means, right? So if we in the 3rd ward or 5th ward projects, I just need to be able to take care of that, what's in front of me. It's all brackets and it's all levels, but I need to be able to provide on the level of the woman that I'm dealing with. And so a lot of women think that their dating pool, right, is when they go to Miami or when they down by River Oaks. That's not your dating pool if you live in 5th Ward. Your dating pool is in 5th Ward. Right. You happen to snag a baller down there, but that's not your dating pool. Your dating pool is wherever you frequent 75% of the time. I just wanted to say that.
No, I agree.
Wow. So if I live in a hood and I'm trying to make
that's your dating pool, friend. yeah, that's your dating pool.
Because it's more so.
But I'm saying, like, if she live in a hood and she like, I'm going to nursing school and I'm trying to be better.
75%.
I can't go give me somebody that's gonna help me get there quicker.
This is the thing. Men are open to doing it, but I would tell you, honestly, I would never want a woman to date out of survival because desperate times equals desperate measures.
Yeah.
I want you to be respected when you meet a man. I don't ever want a man to feel like he came in and made you, because that's how a lot of men will treat you. Well, I made you, bitch. You ain't going nowhere. You was shoveling rocks at nursing school when I met you. Now I'm the one that put you. Have your shit together. Be equally yoked when you meet a man. I don't expect for you to have more than that man, but I want you to also be what we call financially independent, because that's how a lot of women end up being financially abused.
But she is financially independent in Fifth Ward, though.
But it's on a Fifth Ward scale. There's levels out here, friend. We gotta just be real.
I gotta deal with.
And there's nothing wrong with Fifth Ward. Like, shout out. I swear, because I don't want to drive one of my cars through there. Y'all be there. I swear. Listen, get money. I love y'all. Free ice cream or whatever. But no, go ahead.
So she just can't want a boss.
I talk about this.
Or like, not even want a boss.
No,
you can find
you're not
you a boss.
Women don't. So men don't date
so you
for
can't
potential.
have what you want. What you
No. So you ready? I'm about to give you this, and I talk about this
men
at my
don't
shows.
date because you see
we
me
about to go on tour in
school,
Baltimore, and I talk about this is why women are delusional, and this is why men date better than women, and I'm about to tell you why. No, hear me out.
No, I can agree to that.
So men compartmentalize. Women fantasize and romanticize. We just talked about potential, right? Have you ever heard the term? I'm older than y'all. Have you ever heard the term that if you kiss enough frogs and eventually you'll get a prince?
Yeah.
Well, men don't look at frogs and think that eventually it'll be a princess. Men look at frogs and say, we could put a rope around his neck and race him. We could cut his legs off and make frog legs. Women are the only people that'll say, well, if I kiss enough of these motherfuckers, a king's going to appear.
Okay.
I don't blame y'all. I blame the Disney Channel. Why?
Right.
You familiar with the Cinderella story?
Yeah.
Huh? Right? Because she was fucked up and down and out, and the sisters didn't do shit, and she was a bum. But for one night, the fairy godmother came with the wine and said Peruvian bundles and Lipo 360 and BBL and lip filler and lashes, and you go to the ball and you're gonna get your king and he's gonna save you from the ghetto. It's a fucking fairy tale.
Yeah.
So
and that's how we live our life.
If it was to happen, it would be the exception and not the standard. Level yourself up, and then you have leverage and power when you're out here dating.
Okay.
Ooh, women. It's a lot of self-reflection.
No, they're not, because they're not.
They need to know this.
They need to know this.
They need to know these things.
Because they're not gonna be. Well, I don't know who's gonna be mad, but I feel like the right woman is gonna get that and say, "Aha, okay." So because we've been talking about how we are so quick to want to change a man or think that we have, our coochie gonna make him do this. Oh, we just gonna make him. Oh, if I just get a BBL,
you know how much good pussy out here single? The best pussy ain't got no man.
Exactly.
Men are scared of extremely good coochie. They don't even marry the woman with the best coochie. That shit is toxic. You have us outside. Fuck no.
I must got some.
Don't nobody want to marry that shit. Nah. Now see, it depends on where you caught him at.
And I must be at the top of the chart.
Don't nobody want to marry that shit.
I ain't been proposed to yet. And coochie might be great.
That coochie, great coochie gives you nightmares. Like, I'm talking about the shit that grab you on the way home when you're out of it. Like, that's a whole
I need to start.
Oh, Lord. How you get that kind of cat?
It's brackets out here. It's brackets.
I'm just playing.
No, because then he might
Let's exchange some lessons.
Men run away from that shit though, because men run away from things that they have no control over. Good coochie fucks your life up. Like when you know that you will not be able to remain cool anymore. When you know they know I'm not lying. When you know, like, man, I
kill a nigga.
And when you
kill a nigga behind that.
And when you start getting that, it's like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I'd rather go there and go get mediocre coochie over there, and she's cool and she's fun, because that life changing coochie get somebody murdered.
Yeah.
Damn.
My mom
my nigga be acting like that right now. I need to.
Oh, he do. You got good coochie.
Like he be like,
oh, you got good coochie.
That's crazy. I ain't never heard no man say that, because men don't want to be vulnerable, so they can't say that.
I can say it because I'm married.
Like, I'll crash out behind.
Man.
That's what it is.
Man.
Damn. Can you change them from that?
If the cat,
you gotta
like that,
start giving subpar cat.
You can't go back.
I ain't giving nothing right now.
Well, I tell men though, because some men cheat. Some men have the same thing between their legs, unfortunately, right? And so I always tell men that know they got really good dangling. You never give them 100%. You got to give them like 30% of the dick. You can't give them the full experience, and that's why some of these men be hitting y'all in places that you ain't been hitting and touching you in ways. They wonder why you busting windows out the cars.
Yeah.
17 crazy. So I tell any man that's like real versed in laying pipe, you give her 30 to 40%, because anyway, but yeah, it's a thing.
30 to 40%.
I can't, because I could. This is a thing. Yeah, that's all you can give them.
That is crazy, man. It's too much, that, Lisa. It's a lot when you over a certain age. That sex shit get complicated. Cause it used to be easy. Now it's like so much to think about. I wish I wasn't this like, oh, he gotta lead me up to my emotions gotta be feeling good. I just wish I could go back to giving it that.
I think you can. I think that you probably not being approached by people that you're really, really attracted to.
She in a relationship.
Oh, you got a dude?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. So you're not attracted to him no more?
No, I am. It's like you said, it's the little things.
Right.
It's the little things that start
They've
to like.
been together a while.
How long y'all been together?
6 years.
God damn, you're not. Never mind. Say
No,
We talked about
I
this.
remember that just hit me. I'm not going to do it then. I'm not going
We
to do
talked
it.
about this. We did.
Okay.
Yeah, I got on this live one day.
Okay, real
and just
quick,
was-
19 seconds. So, how long does it take a man to know that he want to be married? Because you said you not married yet,
3
like
months,
that.
but sometimes sooner than that. It don't take long at all. We meet y'all and know we can't live without y'all. You're the best thing that happened to us. Yes, we know immediately.
3 months.
And if I don't view you as a wife, I never will. You'll just be a lifelong girlfriend.
Who
That's
said
men
agree?
saying agree. That's men that are agreeing. Yes.
Oh wow.
Just how you know in 10 seconds you'll fuck us, we know. She the one. I don't want to play. I don't want to play.
Really?
Yes, I don't want to play.
And so,
I don't want to play.
So do you? Because I've heard this online, and no shade to
No.
your situation at all. I literally heard this, that you become a placeholder after a while.
Absolutely. Certified placeholder. And they know that. We just talked about a lifelong girlfriend. That's all we view you as. That's all that we see you as. And that's why that relationship will end and he'll be married in 90 days to the next chick.
And it do be happening like this.
I've seen it too
They
many
do.
times.
They do. So you don't think that?
But it could be
This
the
ain't about
coochie
me.
why
This
he
ain't about
can't
me.
come back. It could be the coochie. It could be that scary.
This ain't about me. This ain't about me.
Look, let's
We
not
trying
make
to teach
this
y'all
about
a
me.
lesson. I'm not the example here, baby. Y'all don't follow my footsteps. Don't do none of that. Don't do that. Get off them toes too.
Oh, the toes are bad. Oh,
I'm talking about.
if you need to book a session with me, man, make sure y'all go follow me. We going on tour, right? We will be in Baltimore August 23rd. What is that? Damn. North Carolina, September 11th. September 18th and 19th, Cleveland and Pittsburgh, New Jersey, Bridgeport, Connecticut, in New York City, 24th, 25th, and 26th, Atlanta, Miami, and some other places. Make sure y'all go get y'all tickets.
Yeah.
You don't know shit about men. The tour is a vibe. So y'all
What
ain't
is
catch
it
a show.
called?
You don't know shit about men. The tour.
Definitely get your
I
tickets.
love it. I love
Because you
it.
done
Yeah,
dropped some gems today, for real.
No, for real. And
Seriously.
women need to I think we have a big woman. Well, we got a lot of men that listen to, but we do have
they
a
just
big.
be want to argue with us.
Yeah. We have a big women-led audience. So hopefully they've
They're
gained
not
some
gonna
insight.
like me, and that's okay if you don't.
That's okay. You know, you one of them people you got to grow to like.
No, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest, I told T this on the phone. I said, because the reason we reached out is because I like, and T, we were looking at your stuff and we like the stuff that you say.
Yeah.
And then it's like when we were preparing for this, we started seeing more and more clips of you and we was like, no, we don't like the shit that he say.
I love that.
And then, like you
I love
said,
that.
your followers go
But
in
then
and
you met
out.
me in
Like,
person and it
Yeah.
changes again, right?
Yeah.
And so that's
Yeah.
when women come to my shows. I've literally had women say, I came to hate you.
Yeah.
She said, but I love you. I have such a different level of respect for
Yeah.
you because you're really teaching.
Because you're
people.
and you're honest. Like
Yeah,
it's
I'm real.
It's the things that we don't want to hear most of the time
I
that
want
are
you
the
to get
most
better.
lucrative.
I want all y'all to
life.
get better. I know
Yeah.
what it's like to not have a father, brother. I know what it's like to be in a position where y'all are being manipulated. So it's one of those where I'm speaking from a big brother, uncle, father standpoint where I want you to win. And it's going to hurt you, but I'm not putting a Band-Aid over a bullet wound. I'm going through the surgery.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hit some shit that ain't supposed to be hit, but you'll come out better. I promise.
Right.
Yeah.
The healing process is going to make you or break you.
Well, I hope this conversation filled y'all cups.
I'm
Make
never
sure
coming
you-
back since they ain't like me neither.
No!
Look, we got to grow to
Don't
love
do
you,
us
baby.
like
But
that.
you,
But
you
no,
do leave us
it's
with
not
some
even a
good.
dislike. It's just like, damn, why he had to say all that like that?
Yeah, like why you have to tell us about ourselves without?
Like you call these people big backings. Why you ain't saying?
And I will not miss the gym for the next 2 days. I
All
will.
right, that's what we gonna cut the
That's
camera.
gonna linger.
Bye, Bye, y'all.
Deuces.